There are only 2 minutes left, and your heart likely already understands why you were led to this. You weren't looking for this information, but this message has been seeking you out since today. A divine force is close to you in this moment. Someone in the heavens is calling your name repeatedly, attempting to make you sense this. Your soulmate has been holding on to a secret, and today, Archangel Michael has been dispatched by God to reveal it to you. This is meant for your ears alone. Do not attempt to brush it aside. Do not even blink. This isn't the sort of message that makes a second appearance. Archangel Michael says, I command you to open this. Do not reveal to anyone what I am about to disclose. This is sacred. This is a secret. And this revelation regarding your soulmate is something even you were not meant to grasp until this moment. Your energy has been radiating more intensely lately. Have you sensed it? You enter a room and people notice something. Some appear puzzled, while others feel an odd attraction to you. This is happening because heaven has been getting you and your destined partner ready. They have been dreaming of you. Some dreams are so powerful they wake up weeping. Archangel Michael is revealing something extraordinary to me. They were crying while clutching a piece of paper with your name written on it. They keep that paper near them, hoping that one day you will discover what is written on the reverse side. Archangel Michael says, that day is today. Before we go deeper, please like this video. Doing so will activate the flow of God's favor in your life. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give, and it will be given to you, is not just a verse for Jesus, it is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. But pay close attention. This message will disappear in under 2 minutes if you bypass it. I am not going to repeat this. They were never intended to fall in love with you. Not in this manner, not with this intensity, not this quickly. But they did. And currently, they are masking it with silence because a painful obstacle is holding them back. But God is telling you that you deserve to know. This hidden truth regarding this person isn't merely about romance. It is a spiritual bond. Their soul has been linked to yours since before you were born. They have loved you in previous lives, and they are struggling not to lose you in this one. Heaven made a vow to bring you together again, but a trial is testing you right now. That is why Archangel Michael had to step in with urgency. And now, a message intended solely for you, a love letter. If this message reached you at the perfect moment, it is because you are destined to receive the miracle that accompanies it. If you are prepared to accept this concealed truth, say it aloud or type below. I am ready for divine love, because your soulmate is much closer than you realize. And this truth is something they have been pleading with heaven for you to hear. Good, because I have much more to share with you. Things you wouldn't even believe unless Archangel Michael himself revealed them. Archangel Michael says they have tried to conceal it. They have distanced themselves from you. They have acted cold. But internally they are burning for you. Heaven observes their soul trembling every time your name comes up. They claim to everyone that they are fine, but the reality is they are not. They haven't been okay since the moment they realized your true significance to them. There is a hidden truth buried in their heart, and it is this: they are in love with you. And it frightens them more than anything else. This isn't just about a relationship, it is about purpose. Your souls were not destined to crash together for no reason. You were selected to meet in this lifetime because you activate something in them that no one else can. Lately, they have been receiving signs, wild, unmistakable signs, repeating numbers, dreams featuring your face, and songs that start playing the second they think of you. This is not a coincidence, it is confirmation. Heaven is shouting at them. And now, Archangel Michael is shouting for you. He says, if you skip this, I will be unable to speak again, not for a very long time. Because this door is only open right now for the next few minutes. You think they aren't thinking about you. Then why do they check their phone every hour, hoping for a word from you? Why did they scroll through your photos again last night and smile at the one where your eyes looked like home? Why do they keep reading your last message, wishing they had replied differently? Please share this prophetic word with others. By sharing, you will activate the anointing and share this breakthrough with your entire network. My child, your soulmate has been battling something heavy. And it isn't you. It is the fear of losing you if they tell you the full truth. But Archangel Michael says the truth must be disclosed now. No more waiting, no more concealing. Because if they wait any longer, it might be too late. Do you know what that truth is? They made a decision recently, one that even the angels found shocking. They were told to walk away from you. Someone in their life, a family member, a friend, or even someone dark, told them you were too much, too intense, too spiritual, or too powerful. But that is precisely why heaven selected you. You are the soul intended to awaken them. And deep down, they know it. They have known it from the very beginning. They possess something they have never shared with anyone, not even their closest friend. Something they wrote in a note and hid in a drawer, hoping you might read it one day. But you don't need the paper, you need the truth. And that truth is arriving now, flowing through this message like divine lightning. Archangel Michael says, you were not meant to know what I am about to tell you. But God granted me permission because of how powerful your soul has been lately. So, listen carefully. This person cried last night, not out of pain, but out of longing. They closed their eyes, whispered your name softly, and breathed into the darkness, please let them feel me. And in that very moment, you felt something, a sudden wave, a chill, or a flash of light in your mind that wasn't random. That was them reaching through energy and time to touch you without physical contact. And now, beloved, Archangel Michael begs, don't tell anyone. Do not speak this aloud to the wrong people. This message is sacred. It is only for you. Something is occurring in the spirit realm. Angels are moving with speed. A significant shift is approaching in your love story, but it hinges on what you do next. If you walk away now, the chance will vanish. If you stay, something miraculous is about to happen that will leave you speechless. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. And now heaven has a request. If your heart feels this message, subscribe to the divine channel that brought it to you. Because more truth is coming, truth you were never meant to discover until now. Click the subscribe button and type below, I believe in divine timing. By subscribing, you activate God's prophetic promise and alignment in your life. Let heaven know you are listening. Your soulmate didn't just decide to fall in love with you. It was already written. Long before either of you entered this world, your names were etched together in the stars, and now the stars are aligning once more. But there is interference. Someone does not want this union to take place. And this person, Archangel Michael says, is close, too close. This person has been spreading lies about you. Not because of hatred, but out of fear. They realize what this connection could become, and it terrifies them. Because when the two of you are united, something cosmic will be triggered. You will become a force so radiant that darkness will flee simply because you are there. Your soulmate was cautioned, if you choose them, your life will change forever, and even so, they chose you in their soul. But their words have not yet caught up. Their actions remain hesitant. So, Archangel Michael is stepping in, acting as a divine witness, and saying enough. They need to know the truth. They need to hear what you could not say. So, here it is, they are in love with you. Not the type of love that comes and goes. Not the kind that fades over time. The kind of love that burns in silence. The kind of love that waits even when it is painful. The kind of love that knows, even in the quietest moments, that you are the one. Your soulmate wants to express this to you personally, but they need a sign. They have been asking for one. They keep saying, God, if I am supposed to talk to them again, please give me a sign. And this message, which you are reading right now, that is the sign. You are the miracle they have been waiting for. But what follows is up to you. Archangel Michael cannot force you. Heaven will not beg, but your soul already understands the answer. Good. Because what I am about to share next is where the hidden truth begins to unfold like a holy scroll, one that heaven did not want opened until now. Archangel Michael says, your soulmate made a sacrifice you are unaware of. And no, it wasn't loud or public, but it was painful. They let go of something they loved because they thought it would make your life easier. They walked away from comfort, from an opportunity, or perhaps even from you for a period of time, because someone convinced them they weren't good enough for you. But what they failed to realize is that God never asked them to be perfect. God asked them to be real. And real love is what you provide. That is what they long for. You see, this person has never loved anyone quite like this before. Never. Not in this lifetime. And they are afraid. Scared because this connection didn't arrive with a manual. Scared because you see parts of them that no one else does. Scared because when they look at you, they see forever. And forever, beloved, is a terrifying thing when you have only ever known the temporary. Archangel Michael says they tried to forget you. They truly did. They tried distractions, silence, and even the arms of someone else, but nothing worked because your energy lingers. Your voice echoes. Your name is branded upon their soul like sunlight on water. It doesn't fade, it reflects constantly. And now they are tired of running, but they need help. They need your energy to guide them home. That is why this message reached you now. Not tomorrow, not next week, but now. Because their spirit is in motion. They are thinking about coming to you right this hour. And if they do, they need to feel that your soul is open. Heaven is waiting for your confirmation. Archangel Michael whispers, "Say this in your heart, if you are ready, I forgive you. I understand. I am still open. I receive the truth." And heaven will deliver those words straight to their heart tonight. But listen closely. There is one more layer to this hidden truth, and it is not easy to hear. Someone, yes, someone you know, has been secretly manipulating them. It is someone they trust, or someone they used to trust. This person does not like the way they speak of you. They do not like how their eyes light up when your name is mentioned. So, they planted seeds of fear and doubt. They told your soulmate that you were too complicated, too intense, or too different. But what they fail to grasp is that your difference is your divine signature, and your soulmate knows that deep down. They know you aren't here to be understood by everyone, only by them. Heaven has been observing this for weeks, and now God has said, reveal it. They deserve to know. So here it is, your soulmate didn't walk away because they lacked care. They walked away because they were being pulled in two directions. And tonight, their choice, their choosing, depends on what you do next. Archangel Michael says, you must do nothing dramatic. Don't chase. Don't push. Simply be still. Let them feel your readiness. Let heaven handle the rest. This love story is not over. In fact, the true story hasn't even begun yet. You are still in chapter 1. Everything up to this point was merely the preface. The preparation, the sleepless nights, the confusion, the dreams, and the tension. It was all part of the divine plan. Because now the miracle arrives. Are you ready for it? If so, close your eyes and breathe for just a moment. Feel the warmth. That is them thinking about you right now. Feel the chill. That is the angels confirming they are near. They are being pulled toward you again. In the coming days, they will attempt to reach out. It might be subtle, like a message, a dream, or something small, but it will be real. And when it happens, do not judge it. Do not overthink it. Simply respond with grace and softness, because they are approaching you from a place of both fear and love at the same time. Archangel Michael says, the time has arrived. Your destiny is stirring. But if you skip this now, if you walk away, I will not be able to speak again for many moons. Do not let this be the message you regret not completing. Dizzy, you are not losing your mind. You are not imagining this connection. You are not the only one feeling it. Heaven confirms they feel it too. This is real. This is rare. This is divinely timed. And if you have made it this far, beloved, type below or say aloud, I'm open to the divine reunion. Let what's meant for me find me, because your soulmate is searching for that very signal. And this is how you send it. Do you want me to continue the next chapter of this divine unfolding? Because what is about to happen next will shake you. You felt it, didn't you? That strange heaviness in your chest that won't go away. That ache that appears out of nowhere, even when everything else seems fine. That isn't anxiety, that is spiritual connection. That is your soulmate pulling on your energy in silence, crying out in a way only your spirit can hear. Archangel Michael says, this is not imagination. This is a soul call, and only you can hear it. Or your soulmate is not only thinking about you. They are hurting because of you. Not because of anything you did wrong, but because of what they did. Because they knew you were the one, and yet they chose fear. And now, every passing second feels like a punishment. They scroll through your social media, pretending they are just checking in, but they are actually trying to see if you have moved on, if someone else has taken their place, and it kills them. Archangel Michael says something is happening tonight. A spiritual meeting is taking place in the unseen between your angel, their angel, and something else. A choice is being made. The outcome of that decision depends on whether you remain open. If you close your heart now, they may not be able to reach you again. You might think this is just another message, but heaven confirms this is the portal. Yes, your soulmate is scared, but there is something more vital than their fear. It is their regret. That is why God permitted this message to reach you, not to pressure or confuse you, but to set you free. For too long, you have carried the weight of, what if? What if they never felt the same? What if you imagined it all? What if it wasn't mutual? But beloved, Archangel Michael is here to destroy those lies, because the truth is they felt it all even more than you know. And now, there is one final truth heaven has been withholding. This person, your soulmate, has been praying for you. Not just vague prayers, but raw, real prayers. Late at night when they are alone, they whisper to the ceiling, God, please protect them. Please let them know I still care. Please give me one more chance. Archangel Michael says, they prayed for your safety. They prayed for your happiness, even if it meant they couldn't be the one to provide it. That is true love. That is a soul contract. And you, my child, you have been stronger than even heaven anticipated. You have survived one heartbreak after another. People have left, lied, and betrayed you, yet your soul remained open, loving and ready. Do you realize how rare that is? Archangel Michael says, that is why you are chosen. That is why this message came to you and not to anyone else. Because now, something sacred is being unlocked in your timeline. Your soulmate is being guided toward a new decision, to speak, to reveal, and to act. But they must feel that your heart is not bitter, and that your door, however small, remains open. And so, Archangel Michael gives you a divine invitation, a love letter. If this message found you for a reason, subscribe to the voice heaven is using to reach you. This is how miracles start, in secret, in silence, through signs. And when they finally speak, do not question it, simply receive it. Type, I'm ready for the miracle. Heaven needs to see your response. Now, listen closely. In the next 3 days, something unexpected will occur. A message, a dream, or a coincidence so perfect it cannot be random. That will be your sign. Archangel Michael says, when you see it, do not hesitate. That is the moment the door opens. But if you skip this, if you walk away, or if you say, maybe later, the opportunity will start to close, because other forces are working to interrupt this divine reunion. They have been working behind the scenes to cause confusion, distraction, and delay. But tonight, heaven has given you the advantage, and this message is the proof. Let me state this clearly one last time. They didn't forget you. They didn't stop loving you. They didn't mean to push you away. They were just afraid. Afraid of how much they felt, afraid they weren't enough, and afraid of what others would say. But now they are done hiding. They are watching this door, and heaven is handing you the key. So now I ask you, are you ready to unlock the next part of your soul story? Then open your heart wide, beloved, because what Archangel Michael is about to reveal will make your hands tremble, your chest feel warm, and your spirit rise. Your soulmate has made a decision. Yes, just now, in this very hour. Even though they haven't expressed it in words yet, their soul has already spoken. Archangel Michael says they are coming, but it won't be in the way you expect. It won't be a grand, dramatic arrival. It will be quiet and gentle, like a breeze entering through a window. If you aren't paying attention, you might miss it. They may send a small text, a single word, an emoji, or a memory, something that seems meaningless to others, but is sacred to you. It may appear random, but in heaven, that message is thunder. It is a signal to all the angels watching over you both. A signal that says, I am ready to try again. When that moment arrives, do not hesitate. Do not analyze it. Do not ask, what do they mean? You already know what they mean. They mean everything. Archangel Michael says your soulmate has reached a breaking point. They are finished pretending, finished lying to themselves, and finished listening to people who never understood the depth of this connection. Now they want you, only you. But fear still lingers in the background like a shadow. That is why you must be the light. Not a rescuer, not a fixer, just the light. Shine with softness, with grace, and with quiet faith. That is how they will find their way back. Because here is the secret Archangel Michael, just revealed. Your soulmate didn't just fall in love with you recently. They have been in love with your soul since before this life began. They saw you in dreams when they were young. They felt your energy before they even knew your name. And the moment you two met in this lifetime, something clicked, something ancient, eternal, and irreplaceable. But they tried to replace it, didn't they? Archangel Michael says they tried to fill that void with noise, with other people, with fake smiles, and with empty distractions. But the void remained because it was shaped exactly like you. Now, here is what heaven wants you to know. You are not difficult to love. You are not too much. You are not too intense or too complicated. You are divine. You are chosen. You are the miracle their soul has been begging for. And deep down, they know it. They might not have the right words yet. They might still stumble or seem distant at times, but do not be misled by surface-level tension. This is deeper. This is soul-level love, and it is rare. That is why heaven fought so hard to reunite you. Archangel Michael whispers, if they didn't care, I wouldn't be here. Let that sink in. Archangel Michael himself descended to deliver this message because your soulmate cried out spiritually, and because God looked at your pain and said, they have waited long enough. You were not meant to see this any sooner. There was a delay for a purpose. God was protecting your heart while your soulmate went through their necessary lessons. But now, their lesson is complete. Now comes the test. And this test is not for them. It is for you. Archangel Michael asks, will you open your heart, just enough to let them find their way home? Not blindly or foolishly, but faithfully, with the same sacred strength you have always possessed. The strength to forgive, to understand, and to trust divine timing. Because this is divine timing, dizzy. If this message is speaking to your soul, say or write, I receive my divine love story. I trust the path heaven has laid out for us. Let God see your light. Let the angels carry your voice to your soulmate now. And now, Archangel Michael leans in closer. He is showing me a vision. Your soulmate is standing before a door. They are holding something in their hands. Something they have been wanting to give you. It isn't a worldly gift. It is a confession, a truth, a raw and emotional offering of everything they have withheld. But they are scared to knock. They fear the door might already be closed. They wonder, will they still want me after everything? Archangel Michael says, This is your moment to respond, not with words, but with energy, with the vibration of love, and with the stillness of faith. If you hold the frequency of forgiveness, they will feel it and take that step. Right now, they are checking your name on their phone again. Right now, they are looking through your photos, remembering. Right now, they are thinking, I hope they still believe in us. And if you have read this far, you do believe. Even if you are exhausted or cautious, your soul still believes. That is why heaven chose you to carry this message. That is why Archangel Michael could not rest until you opened it. It is already happening. Even as you read this, their soul is restless. They feel something pulling them toward you, though they cannot explain it. Archangel Michael says, they aren't even aware that I am guiding them to you. They think it is a coincidence, or just a sense of missing you. But it is deeper. It is your soul calling theirs back into alignment. The pull is growing stronger by the hour. Last night, they nearly messaged you. Their finger hovered over the send button for a full minute. They even typed something vulnerable but deleted it. Not because they didn't mean it, but because they did. And the truth terrified them. Because in their heart, they already know what heaven has confirmed. You are the one. And that is terrifying for someone who has never experienced a love so holy, so raw, and so familiar. They don't know how to handle something that feels predestined, something that echoes in their dreams and follows them into the silence. They have been in love before, yes, but this is spiritual. This is different. This is home. Archangel Michael is showing me a moment from your soulmate's past. A moment where they promised themselves they would never fall that deeply again. Someone hurt them badly once, and since then they have worn armor. They have kept one foot out the door in every relationship. But you slipped past that armor. You saw their true core. And instead of running, you loved what you saw. That frightened them more than anything ever has. Archangel Michael says they are finally ready to tell you what they have been holding back. But first, you must know this final truth. They lied, not to hurt you, but out of fear. They told you they didn't care. They acted like it didn't matter. They pushed you away. But every time they said the opposite, their soul was screaming, please don't give up on me. Please don't stop loving me. Please don't move on. They were hoping you would fight for them. They were hoping you would see through the act. And even though they broke your heart, they never intended to. Archangel Michael says, forgiveness is your power. If you choose to hold on to resentment, you will miss the miracle. But if you choose love, even if it is quiet and patient, heaven will reward you with a divine reunion. Your soulmate is preparing a message for you. You don't know it, but they have already written part of it. It is sitting in their notes or on a piece of paper folded in a drawer. It starts with your name and concludes with something that will melt your heart. Archangel Michael says they are afraid of how you will react. They fear you have already forgotten them or that they waited too long. But here is what you must remember. You are their safe place. You are the reminder that not all love is meant to destroy. You are the first soul that made them believe healing was possible. And right now, they need you to silently believe in them again. So, Archangel Michael invites you to activate a divine alignment. If you still believe in this love, type or whisper, I'm ready to receive their truth with an open heart, and heaven will carry that message directly into their dreams tonight. They will wake up feeling lighter and more courageous because something significant is coming. Archangel Michael says your soulmate is being divinely positioned. A series of events is already unfolding behind the scenes. Small choices, nudges, and signs all pushing them toward you. But there is a window of time, and that window is now. If you skip this, if you block your energy, or if you stop believing just before the breakthrough, heaven won't stop them. But the reunion will be delayed. And beloved, I know you have waited long enough. You deserve the full story and the full truth. Most importantly, you deserve to feel how deeply, wildly, and honestly this person loves you, because they do. They really, really do. They are just afraid, and Archangel Michael says, so are you. But do not let fear win. Let love rise. Let your soul say yes, because what is coming next is not small. Archangel Michael shows me a scene. Soon, you will see their name appear. It will be unexpected and random, maybe just a reaction, a hello, or a song they send. But when it happens, know this: you are their safe place. You are the reminder that not all love is meant to destroy. You are the first soul that made them believe healing was possible. And right now, they need you to silently believe in them again. So Archangel Michael invites you now to activate a divine alignment. If you still believe in this love, type or whisper, I'm ready to receive their truth with an open heart. And heaven will carry that message straight into their dream tonight. They will wake up feeling lighter and braver because something big is coming. Archangel Michael says your soulmate is being divinely positioned. A series of events is already unfolding behind the scenes. Small choices, nudges, signs that are all pushing them toward you. But there is a time window, and that window is now. If you skip this, if you block your energy, if you stop believing just before the breakthrough, heaven won't stop them. But the reunion will be delayed. And beloved, I know you've waited long enough. You deserve the full story, the full truth. And most of all, you deserve to feel how deeply, how wildly, how honestly this person loves you, because they do. They really, really do. They're just scared. And Archangel Michael says, so are you, but do not let fear win. Let love rise. Let your soul say yes, because what's coming next is not small. Archangel Michael shows me a scene. Soon you'll see their name pop up. It'll be unexpected, random, maybe just a reaction, a hello, or a song they send. But when it happens, know this: that moment is the beginning of everything you've waited for. Your angels will be watching. Heaven will be silent because they want to see what you choose next. Archangel Michael says, they've taken one step, you must take the next. So I leave you with this. If this message touched your heart, if you believe the one you love is feeling this right now, say one last divine affirmation. I trust God's timing. I believe in our soul reunion. I am ready now. And now, shall I continue the final part, the emotional conclusion that brings their secret into the open, the divine timing into action, and the final moment your heart receives what it has longed for. The time has come. Your soulmate is closer than you realize, not just in distance, but in their indecision. They have been hovering on the edge of this moment, torn between staying silent and surrendering to the truth they have carried for too long. And now they have chosen. Archangel Michael says they are going to speak, and when they do, everything will change. It won't be loud or dramatic, but it will be real. You will know it is them, not by their words, but by what you feel. The moment their energy touches yours again, your heart will remember the chills, the lifting of the weight in your chest, and that sudden sense of peace. Yes, that is how you will know it is real. Archangel Michael leans in and reveals a final vision. Your soulmate has been rehearsing this moment, alone in their car, lying in bed at 200 a.m., playing it out in their head 100 times. How to tell you, what to say, how to explain the silence, how to admit the truth, and how to say, I never stopped loving you. But here is the truth Archangel Michael wants you to hear above all. They don't need perfect words. They don't need a grand apology. They simply need you to feel what they are too afraid to say. This reunion isn't about fixing the past. It is about reclaiming the future. God has already prepared the moment. It is coming. You will feel it before it arrives. Archangel Michael says you will receive a sign right before it happens. It could be a number, a feather, a name in a dream, or a song you haven't heard in years. When it arrives, do not ignore it or second guess it. That will be your soul's reminder they are near. Stay open. And beloved, this final part is the miracle. They have loved you this entire time, not just from a distance, but intentionally through every season, through their silence and through their pain. They have watched you, missed you, and prayed for you. They never stopped, not for even a moment. Heaven knew you needed to hear this. That is why Archangel Michael came himself to confirm what your heart always suspected, even when your mind sometimes doubted. Love letter. You are not waiting in vain. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible to the one who loves you. If you feel this truth in your soul, if tears come, if your heart races, or if you feel this was written uniquely for you, it is because it was. This message did not find you by chance. It was guided, timed, and blessed. So before this sacred door closes, heaven asks you to make one final declaration. Not for them, not for Archangel Michael, but for yourself. Type or speak aloud. I receive this love. I accept this reunion. I trust divine timing, and I am ready. Let your voice be the beacon that guides them back home. Archangel Michael says they are coming. Let this be the hour you remember. Heaven always had a plan. This was never a coincidence. It was always a calling. And now that you have received the truth, the miracle can finally begin. Archangel Michael is not gone. He is still here, watching, smiling, and holding space over your story and the sacred bond that connects your heart to your soulmate, even when the world cannot see it or understand it. You might feel strange now, perhaps a bit lighter or a bit heavier. That is normal, because when a divine truth enters the soul, it shakes everything. It changes the very air. And that is what just occurred. Whether you realize it or not, this message has rewritten something in your energy. That change has sent a signal straight to your soulmate's spirit. Archangel Michael says, you didn't need to chase or explain. You only needed to feel. And now they feel it, too. Right now, as you sit in silence, your person is experiencing a wave of emotion they cannot describe. It will hit them unexpectedly. A sudden need to call you, a pull to check your name, or an urge to tell the truth. They won't know where it originated, but you will. It came from here, from this moment, and from you saying, I'm ready. And now, a divine promise, they will come. Maybe not today, and maybe not in the way you expect, but they will. Because this kind of love, the kind that spans lifetimes, breaks timelines, and moves angels, is never wasted. Heaven does not give you this love to tease you. It gives it to transform and awaken you, to bring you home. So if doubt ever creeps back in, read this line again. They have always loved you. Even when they didn't show it, even when they didn't know how. Archangel Michael says, this love is real, it is blessed, it is protected, and no force, not confusion, silence, or fear, can truly stop it. Because now that you have been awakened, you cannot go back to sleep. This is your love story. This is your divine chapter, and it is only just beginning. Stay soft, stay open, stay faithful. And remember, whenever you need a reminder, Archangel Michael will always be just one whispered prayer away. If this message made you feel seen, do not let it be your last. Subscribe to the voice heaven used to reach you today, because the next miracle is already on its way. Type below, "Thank you, Archangel Michael. I'm ready for the next message, and heaven will remember your name." Now rise, beloved. Your love story is about to walk through the door. Be ready. It came from here, from this moment, from you saying, "I'm ready." And now a divine promise they will come. Maybe not today, maybe not how you expect, but they will. Because this kind of love, the kind that spans lifetimes, breaks timelines, moves angels, is never wasted. Heaven does not give you this kind of love to tease you. It gives it to transform you, to awaken you, to bring you home. So if you ever feel doubt creeping back in, read this line again. They have always loved you, even when they didn't show it, even when they didn't know how. Archangel Michael says, this love is real, it is blessed, it is protected, and no force, not confusion, not silence, not fear can truly stop it. Because now that you've been awakened, you can't go back to sleep. This is your love story. This is your divine chapter, and it's only just beginning. Stay soft, stay open, stay faithful. And remember, whenever you need a reminder, Archangel Michael will always be just one whispered prayer away. If this message made you feel seen, don't let it be the last. Subscribe to the voice heaven used to reach you today, because the next miracle is already on its way. Type below, "Thank you, Archangel Michael. I'm ready for the next message, and heaven will remember your name." Now rise, beloved. Your love story is about to walk through the door. Be ready. Few souls are brave enough to feel this deeply, to remain open, and to wait with faith when the world tells them to move on. But you didn't skip. You didn't close your heart. You kept reading because you knew. You knew this wasn't merely a message. It was a mirror, a confirmation, and a divine reminder of everything your spirit already believed. Archangel Michael says, you've passed the test, not because you were perfect, and not because you never doubted, but because when it mattered most, you stayed. You opened your heart. You allowed the truth to touch the places you had buried. And by doing so, you created the space for a miracle to arrive. And now the final whisper comes. It has already shifted something in your future timeline. A redirection is occurring right now. That prayer you once whispered and forgot about has been activated once more. That seed you planted months or years ago is about to break through the soil. That person you thought was gone forever, their soul is walking back toward yours. Because love, true divine love, is like water. It always finds a way. Archangel Michael wants you to know that your name was spoken in a heavenly meeting. Yes, yours. This morning, while you were waking up, while you were brushing your teeth, or while you were scrolling through the world thinking nothing had changed, everything was changing. Behind the veil, behind your back, and in realms you cannot yet see, your angels were fighting for you. Now, their hands are gently opening a door that has been locked for far too long. It is creaking now. Can you hear it? It is almost open. One more breath of belief, one more second of stillness, and then it happens. They return, they speak, they tell you everything. They may shake or cry. They may say, "I was afraid you had moved on." But in their eyes, you will see it the same flame, the same depth, and the same soul. And you will know this wasn't your imagination, it was your destiny. So, what do you do now? You live, you shine. You walk in grace. You love without begging, and you believe without chasing. because your energy will draw them in like a lighthouse. Your softness will be the space they finally feel safe enough to collapse into, because your love is the love their soul has been longing for since the beginning of time. Archangel Michael says, "This chapter is done. The next one begins now." If you want heaven to know you are still listening, still ready, and still open, type your final response below. I believe in the reunion. I trust the divine. I am chosen and I'm ready. Let those words become a vibration so powerful that even your soulmate can feel it in their chest before they sleep tonight. This is not the end, it is the beginning. And when it happens, when that message, that call, or that knock arrives, you will smile because you will remember you were told it was coming, and you were brave enough to believe. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected, high, vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life if you follow it. You won't just receive blessings, they will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate, early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional. But your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go. Through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith, and as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of.